your CMR News headlines for December 19th.
William Gonzalez Bodden, the Caymanian pilot who pleaded guilty to bigamy charges Thursday, has been granted permission to travel outside the Cayman Islands after Justice Carter approved a variation to his bail conditions this afternoon. Despite prosecutorial objections, the court allowed Bodden to resume international travel upon posting a $250,000 bond. The decision came after his defense team argued that he would lose his position with Breeze Airways if unable to return to his duties in Florida. The case took another turn when prosecutors objected to what they characterized as a watered-down basis of plea submitted by the defense, postponing what should have been the sentencing. The prosecution informed the court they possessed concrete evidence of his wrongdoing, though specific details were not disclosed during the proceedings. CMR sources revealed that Bodden arranged for his cousin to marry Juhi John, a former co-worker, in October 2021 to allow her to remain in Dubai when she became pregnant for Bodden. Bodden signed as a witness to that ceremony in Broward, Florida. The pair divorced around May 2022. The couple's first child was born in December 2022, and they recently had a daughter in October of 2024. All while he was still married to his Caymanian wife of 12 years.
2 Canadian nationals face serious prison time after Cayman customs officials thwarted their attempts to smuggle nearly 80 pounds of marijuana through Owen Roberts International Airport, ORA, in what officials are calling a significant blow to drug trafficking operations. Taisha Harvey, who was apprehended on December 12th, was found with 50 pounds of marijuana in her luggage after arriving on a flight from Toronto. She appeared before the summary court on December 16th and was remanded to Fairbanks Female Prison. 2 weeks earlier, on November 28th, Clinton Tynes was arrested when CBC officers discovered 29.15 pounds of marijuana during an X-ray inspection of his luggage. The drugs were concealed in 34 vacuum-sealed packages. Tynes pleaded guilty to importation and possession with intent to supply charges during his December 9th court appearance, and was remanded to His Majesty Cayman Islands Prison Service. CMR will monitor the outcome of these 2 cases.
A serious collision involving 3 vehicles in Bodden town on Tuesday night has left multiple people injured, including a child, and resulted in 2 arrests for drunk driving, police reported. The crash occurred around 10:10 p.m. near Midland Acres on Bodden Town Road, involving a white Honda Civic, a white Mazda Verisa, and a blue Honda Accord. All occupants were transported to Georgetown Hospital with serious but non-life-threatening injuries. Initial police investigations indicate that street racing may have been a factor in the crash. The driver of the Honda Civic was allegedly racing another vehicle when the collision occurred. 2 drivers, a 29-year-old woman from Georgetown and a 40-year-old man from Northside, were arrested on suspicion of driving under the influence. The 3rd driver has been released from hospital.
A vessel carrying 10 migrants was intercepted off Grand Cayman's southern coast last Wednesday, resulting in one person requesting to disembark while his companions continued their journey. The small craft was first spotted near Pedro Castle, around 1:30 p.m., traveling westward along the coast. The Cayman Islands Port Authority made initial contact with the vessel before handing over monitoring duties to the Cayman Islands Coast Guard, CICG. During the interaction, one male migrant indicated he no longer wished to continue the journey. Coast Guard officials facilitated his safe transfer to their vessel and transported him to shore, where he was placed in the custody of Customs and Border Control, CBC, Service for Processing at their detention facility. The remaining 9 migrants chose to proceed with their journey, with CICG vessels maintaining surveillance of their vessel until it disappeared from view.
The Financial Reporting Authority, FRA, of the Cayman Islands has issued an urgent warning about a fraudulent cryptocurrency bank operating under the name Cayman Crypto Bank that falsely claims to be licensed and regulated in the jurisdiction. The entity, which operates through the website CaymanCryptoBank.com, makes misleading claims about being registered and licensed with the Financial Intelligence Unit, FIU, of Cayman Islands for financial regulation. The FRA has confirmed that no such entity is registered with either the Cayman Islands Companies Registry or the Cayman Islands Monetary Authority, CMA. In its alert, The FRA emphasized that it serves as the jurisdiction's financial intelligence unit and does not perform any supervisory or regulatory functions. The authority noted that this appears to be a phishing scam, where fraudsters create deceptive banking websites to trick individuals into sharing personal information or transferring funds.
As the Cayman Islands prepares for elections next year, the government has signed a Memorandum of Understanding, MOU, with DART Enterprises Limited, addressing 3 key matters that officials say will ensure a seamless transition between administrations. The agreement, approved by the Cabinet, sets out defined actionable steps for the efficient execution of the initiatives. The MOU, approved by Cabinet, addresses 3 primary areas: the National Roads Authority Agreement, NRA Agreement, Integrated Solid Waste Management Systems Contract, ISWMS, Barker's Peninsula Development, focusing on advancing the Barker's National Park concept. Cabinet has appointed a government negotiation team led by Deputy Governor Honorable Franz Manderson, and including the financial secretary and relevant chief officers to facilitate resolutions and provide guidance. The NRA Agreement, finalized in 2016 through the Third Amendment, established the creation of the 4-lane Esterley-Tibbetts Highway connecting West Bay to Georgetown. Under the MOU, the team will work to resolve outstanding obligations related to infrastructure investment fees, particularly those that supported economic activity during recent challenges, including the financial crisis, pandemic, and subsequent recovery.
And that's Cayman's news for this morning. These news headlines and more can be found on our website and social media channels. And now, here's a holiday message from the Deputy Premier and Minister of Tourism and Transport, the Honorable Kenneth Bryan.
Dear friends, as the Christmas season surrounds us with lights, warmth, and festive cheer, I find myself reflecting on the year that has passed. For many of us, it has been a year marked with trials and tribulations, worries and concerns. Some have faced loss of loved ones, others challenges with illnesses, and others uncertainty brought on by economic hardships. Even within government, we too have faced difficulties, differences of opinions, changes, and transformations. For me personally, as the Deputy Premier and the Minister for Tourism, Ports, Social Development, and Innovation, I've gained a deeper appreciation for the resilience and the strength of our people. And so as I speak to you today, not only as a member of government, but as a fellow Caymanian who understands the weight of things and the struggles that many of our people are going through. As I reflect on this year, there's still so much to be thankful for, particularly making it safely through another hurricane season and the ability to connect with people and things that truly matter, our history, our culture, and our faith. And so as we make Christmas preparations, I encourage you to not lose sight of the reason for the season, because Christmas is a time of hope, love, and the belief in Jesus Christ, who was born on Christmas Day. The story of the birth of Christ is one of faith and generosity in the face of adversity. It is with this message of hope that I encourage you to hold close within your hearts, even on days when the joy of the season may feel far away. As you gather with your family, friends, and loved ones, I ask you to remember those who may not have the comfort of companionship or the assurance of abundance. Try to be the source of light and inspiration for them, sharing what you can, whether it's just a kind word or a helping hand or even a warm meal. For it is when we embrace the spirit of giving, no matter how small, that we truly feel the joy of the festive season. I'd also like to take this opportunity to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the dedicated civil servants who work tirelessly to deliver essential services to our people. Your work is vital and your efforts have not gone on unnoticed. To each and every one of you, I say thank you so much for your hard work, your resilience, and your dedication to making the lives of those that we serve a lot better. And finally, on behalf of myself and my family, and all the staff within my ministries, I extend to you the warmest and the most very Merry Christmas ever. May your homes be filled with love, laughter, and togetherness, and may the new year bring peace, joy, and a renewed strength of hope and optimism to you all. May God bless you, your families, and our beloved 3 Cayman Islands.